So something about me is, as a crocheter, I do not crochet stuffed animals. I do not do amigurumi. Mostly, I reserve 1 to 2 amis that I make a year, and usually it's 2. One for myself and one for my brother on his birthday, and that's what I've been giving him for the past 2 years as a birthday gift. I don't make dolls because I think it's freaking hard. I think it's so much harder than clothing. And I know that a lot of ami people feel the same way, vice versa. But for me, I'm like, clothes are so easy. You can have a loose gauge. You don't have to count all the time for the most part. But like, I have to be so focused on ami. I have to count. I'm so bad at counting. That's enough, right? But then also just like the gauge having to be super tight, it hurts. It hurts. And my gauge has been like, it used to be super loose, and now I would say it's like normal. And by normal, I mean like it is usually what the suggestion is on the paper. I usually pretty much match it. But to be like super tight for ami hurts. I only have the capacity to do it 1 to 2 times a year. Here's one that I made last year. My little bunny pal by Crochet Me Zaddy. His head is on a little bit skewed. I don't know if you can tell. And the first time I made this, it was a disaster. And if you watched my first Michigan vlog, you'll see that I drew a t-shirt based on my first disaster. But like he came out so cute, and I am really proud of this bunny. And then the other few things that I made, oh yeah, his head is really messed up. The other few things that I made are for myself. One other thing, it's covered in hair because I keep it on. It's for my cats. I keep it on one of their little, not trees, their cat condo as a pillow. Is this mushroom, and this is by Vincent, aka Not Bad, and the pattern is in his book. And this was like the first one that I did in a while, like, so really cute, simple enough for me. You see what I'm saying? And then the other 2 things that I did were pikman. I made my brother 2 pikman. The first one I ever made was a red one. It looks a little fucked up, but like the thing with pikman is that it's allowed to be a little fucked up because they're pikman. And the second one last year I made a yellow one, and I used this tutorial. Now this year's plan is I want to make him a purple pikman. Purple one, I gotta make him a purple pikman. But the problem with that is that this tutorial that I used for the other 2 does not have the purple one. It's like basically for all like the little ones' bodies. So I have to kind of figure it out though. Now what I was doing, and being that I only do this 1 to 2 times a year, I'm in no way qualified to like make this. I was looking at Zach's pattern and I was like, oh well, he has a round belly, but like it's not as rounded as I would like it to be. And I'm looking at pictures of the pikman and like, I don't know how I'm gonna go about it. Let's look at this picture of a purple pikman. Okay, so the body is basically the same as the bunny, but the legs are more triangular, and I don't think I have to worry about the feet. I think the feet are gonna be like, the feet can be like flat and weird because they are flat and weird, and then it has hairs that like stick up. I don't really know how we're gonna stick up it's a really fucked up looking pikman. We're really gonna have to fuck around with this a little bit, because his head is also gonna have to be rounder and bigger than the other pikmans. But I think if I just do a circle, if I follow Zach's pattern, I think it'll be fine for the most part, like to start it, and then I'll just decrease heavily. So I'll have to mix and match patterns a little bit. Like I'll do the body of Zach's little bunny pal pattern while using the arms from the tutorial of the pikman. Legs, I'm just gonna have to botch a little bit, I think. And then I'll use the head from Zach's bunny pattern to start, and then switch over to the pattern of the pikmans to make the like more of a cone head into the stem. And then for this guy, I'm gonna do a pink flower, because the purple ones have pink flowers. So yeah. Okay, so let's check my Scary Yarn attic for the yarn that I have. I really have to clean this attic. It's only just getting cool enough now because it's been really hot still. It's November, it's hot. It's fine enough that I probably could clean it right now, but like, I'm busy. But if you do want to see me clean it, I might do a video on Patreon because it might be really, really satisfying because it is so messy up here. So let's travel together. That was scary. You've never seen that before, have you? All right. I'm like stepping over things. You have no clue. Okay. So this is my bag of plushy yarn. Oh, yes. Okay. This is perfect. That's perfect. Okay, great. But I do need a dark pink for the flower, which you could worry about later. And the whites for the eyes, which you could also worry about later. I do have white, so that's easy to find. We might have to just do a non-plushy pink for the flower, which is okay. And I think I had to use a 5.5. It recommends a 7mm, but I think I had to use a 5.5 to really get the gauge correct. That's perfect though. I'm glad we had that. I didn't want to go shopping at all. Yeah, for the flower, it's the same size, so that's fine. I might just have to use Amigo XL. Hobby Amigo XL. This one that I'm using is Hobby Honey Bunny. Yeah. The one thing about having all this yarn, which is like, I don't know, it's usually, I have too much yarn. I know that. I know this about myself. But then I could just go shopping up here. I don't have to go shopping for other things. I just have it when I need it. So that's fun. Don't ever get as much yarn as I have. To be fair, a lot of this isn't bought. A lot of it was sent to me, and I just haven't been sent yarn in a while, so I'm just going through it slowly. The only new yarns that I get, really, are if I get a commission or if people, like, send me, like, nice yarns, like Arcane Fiberworks. I'm not going to say no to that. Or if I go to, like, a fancy yarn store. I'm not going to not get those. But things like this, I just have, which is nice. Guys, I'm sorry. I think I've been getting it wrong this whole time. I'm sorry, Zach. Sorry, love you, Zach. It's little bunny buddy now that I'm opening up the pattern again. Sorry, Zach. Do you forgive me, Zach?
Hey everyone, newsflash, holiday season's coming up, and you know what that means? A lot of gifts. And for someone like me, who has a lot of family members whose birthday starts with the recipient of this Pikmin, there's a lot of birthdays too, so really gotta budget on holiday gifts, and I'm sure you can relate to hand making a bunch of gifts for the holiday season because budget friendly, but also people get a handmade loving item from you instead of, you just like buying something from the store, which can be nice, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, there's something so special about receiving something nice and handmade. But of course you want that handmade item to look good, so that it doesn't look like you're giving people just like, I don't know. It's fine for things to look handmade, right? But you don't want it to be bad, right? And that's where the lovely sponsor of this video comes in, Craftsy. So Craftsy is an online community of creative, like-minded makers where members can find so much inspiration, improve on their skills, or learn new skills, and possibly even discover their new favorite hobby. Craftsy offers over 2,000 inspiring classes for makers of all skill levels with step-by-step instruction in more than 20 categories, including categories like knitting and crocheting, but also sewing and painting, photography, embroidery, woodworking, quilting, etc., etc., etc. And you could be a beginner, but you could also be very skilled at this and still go on and find inspiration or simply find something new to do. You learn directly from experts, and you can learn anywhere and watch on your own time with classes that are broken down in short, easy to follow lessons. And Craftsy is always creating new classes too to keep you coming back for more, but also to keep you inspired. Personally, a lot of you already know that I have just started really learning how to sew. And personally, instead of trying to make a lot of knitted and crochet things, which take a lot of time, I think that I'm going to start incorporating some sewing gifts or hand-sewn gifts. And so I've been on Craftsy looking for sewing videos to hone in on my skills, but also to find inspiration for quick and easy projects that are still worthy enough for gift giving. So whether or not you plan to make a whole bunch of handmade gifts for the holidays, which I know that you are, come on, or you just want to improve on your skills, then you definitely need to check out Craftsy. The first 1,000 people to click my link in the description will get a full year of a premium membership to Craftsy for only $1.49. So go check it out. Now's the time. Now's the perfect time. But there's never not a perfect time for trying something new, for trying a new craft or improving on your skills. Thank you so much to Craftsy for sponsoring this video. Now back to finishing my Pikmin gift. Okay, good morning. I have started my leg.
And I really wanted it to be pointy at the end. I already messed up once, and then it wouldn't completely frog. And then this one broke when I was bringing in the magic circle. So this is what I did, and I'm going to tell you this so I can also say it out loud and know for the next leg. I did a magic circle, 4 single crochet. Next, round 2, 4 single crochet. Round 3, increase every other. Round 4, 6 single crochet. And I'm just working in a spiral. Okay, and now I think from here, I can do 2 in every stitch. So 1, 2. It's so weird watching myself crochet this because like it's so different from the way I crochet regularly. Let me pull up a picture of purple pikman. I want to see how big their legs are. Tiny. Okay. I think I could do just like one other round of just single crochet around and then stop this leg. Okay, so this is his little leg, and I think that's perfect because it's going to be like tiny compared to the rest of him. So I'm going to do a second one of this. So stupid. And like, to be clear, I do not think that this looks good. I think my stitches look like shit. I don't care. I'm really learning this at such a slow pace if you really think about it. 2 a year, that's a really slow pace for learning. These are going to be bad for a while. But guess what? I don't have to be perfect at everything I do, and I'm not, and I won't be, so fuck it. 2. Okay, now I am connecting the legs together. So I'm using Zach's pattern right now to help me with this part. Check it out. Let's go. I'm gonna work on making my stitches neater, but hello everybody, I am pleased to announce as I do the little antenna of the pikman that I am not enjoying this process. I finished the body already, besides the arms, and it looks so funny. Oh look, there you go. The light of my computer is now making me more visible. Looks like Grimace a little bit. Love the BBL right here. I've been instructed to make it a butt crack, so I will add a butt crack. And what's kind of fucked up is that like I'm reading this book, How to Sell a Haunted House, which you should read, and if you're interested, you could join my Patreon and join the little book club that I have over there, because I'm going to talk about that next. But like, there's a little scary guy in there. I'm not going to say too much. Little scary guy in there, and I imagined him to be this shape. And so when I made it and I saw this, I was like, well, that's fucked up. Look at this walk. Just taking a walk. Here, look this. Just walking. Which is really good because that means I could like do other things and like maybe actually like do more Emmy a year. Like maybe we could up it to like 3 a year. But also I did buy like little clips for Halloween, and like they can only come in packs of like 150. So it's a lot. But I had thought about getting them before because like I wanted to make these little worms. I'm gonna put whose pattern is right here. I can't think of it on the top of my head, but like I was thinking of like making little worms and then putting them on clips, and then I was like, well, what if I might get into Amy for real if I can make them like accessories, because then I have more incentive to make them. Like how Mags always has like some crochet thing on her keychain. I think Aiden does too. So what if I can make like keychains and like hair clips and stuff? Hair accessories, because I really like hair accessories a lot. So what if I could like make little hair accessories with crochet? So it's good to know that this is actually feeling good, but it also might be this yarn, because I feel like I would want to make the hair accessories with like cotton and acrylic, and I don't know if that's there's a difference between how I feel about it, because the plush yarn is fun to work with. Okay, I'm now following the pikman tutorial, and I'm gonna also morph it with. Now I'm just gonna like increase more. I'll probably use Zach's pattern again as a base so I can make the head bigger. So I'm gonna use the beginning of the Pikman tutorial and then Zach's pattern to figure out a good head shape for this guy. But it's going good. He looks great.
Now for the moment of truth, stuffing it. And now that I have learned from Zach how to properly stuff, I will do my best. But maybe I should have stuffed this first a little bit at the bottom. His feet are kind of fucked up. This is also the real moment of truth because, well, obviously you could see how it's shaped actually, but also if my stitches are fucked up, like with my bunny. But it's looking good so far. I know that I also should put the eyes on. So I know I should do the eyes on this, but it was so big the last time I did it. I might just do felt eyes. I don't know. I'm not sure because I could barely get the eyes on because what I would do is I would like crochet the whites and then put the safety eye through, but then like 2 layers of this thick yarn is kind of hard for safety eyes. Oh no, his feet are fucked up. I should have stuffed those earlier. But the body is looking good. Yes! And I've learned that you also have to make sure it's overstuffed because it loses shape over time. I have leftover felt as well from my Muppet, so that should be good. His feet, and when they bend it, they look so fucked up. Okay, now for the head. I never cut it. Oh wait, I don't know if I counted to make sure that the stitches were the same amount. Ah, that's too bad. I'll figure it out. Looks like a diva cup. Okay, diva. Okay, I'm putting some stuffing up here, but I want the tip to be floppy. So when the flower goes on, it bends. Because I don't want it to go straight up, because otherwise it's going to give Teletubby. The head is what I'm concerned the most about. Oh my god. I might have to do one more row just to really build a neck in here. But now we got all the stuffing in, so that's good. It's just too bad that I cut it before I stuffed it. Well, I need to see how many stitches there are here. Sew this together. Oh, this looks good. I want this to be the back side. I'm so happy with this. Yes. The
This is awesome. I'm so happy with this. Alright, I'll sew this in later. I think I'm also gonna give him a butt crack. If that's possible. I'm not sure if I stuffed it too tight. This is awesome. Yes, okay, so I have to do his flower and his arms. He's a little deformed, but that's okay, because we never expect any of my dolls to look good, much less the Pikmin, who always look a little bit fucked up, and it's better that they do. It's canon.
I am moving back there, SpongeBob. I am finally...
Hey, back to my natural hair color. So, jump scare. I have made the flower, and I made it with these two colors that I already had from Hobby Amigo XL. And I did stay down a hook size, which I usually don't do for these flowers. So it's a little poofy, but that's fine because I think that, like, this is what the flowers look like on the Pikmin. So here this is. I just used the tutorial for, like, the Pikmin flowers and buds for this. So this will go on just like this. How cute. And then his arms will go on. So I'm going to sew those on. And then I have to do the felt eyes and stuff. And then that's it. Sew everything together. And I'll drop it off tonight, I think. Okay. It is the day before I leave to go away. And I want to be able to give my brother my gift, even though I know it's obviously not going to matter because he's not going to go away with it. But I do luckily have some felt left over. I'm, like, looking around because I've lost the black felt. Oh. Did I show you my hair already? Back to pink. You know, like, usually I look at myself in the mirror, like, after I get my hair done, and I'm like, ooh, wow, so new. But I look at myself in the mirror when I'm pink, and I'm like, oh, her again. Back to my natural hair color. Back to my government-assigned hair color. And I'm back to my color, too. Because, you know, back to basics. Blonde was fun. But, you know, gotta go back to my natural hair color. So the question is what happened to the black? I literally brought it down. Did I bring it down? I had to have. By the way, it is 3:30 in the morning. I am leaving for the airport in an hour and a half. So I gotta go drop off my luggage, drop this off, pick up something else to pack. Ugh. By the way, this is my bunny from last year. This is the bunny that I was talking about where I use a lot of the stuff to help make this. Like, obviously, there's clear differences, but, like, I use the body to help me, really. Like, increase from, like, these little legs that I just made up. Alright, so... let's see. I think I usually have made a mouth with it. I think I like it without a mouth. And I'm going to use this stitch marker as, like, a little bit of a guide for this circle. I do have red if I did want to do a mouth. I'm going to miss my cats. The thing about missing, like, cats versus people is, like, I can talk to the people when I'm gone, you know? And, like, the people know that I'm coming back. But the cats, do the cats know that I'm coming back? Do they understand that I'm not abandoning them? Especially Noki, because, like, he was rehomed to us, you know? Like, I had left to go somewhere, like, a week after we got him. Because, first of all, we got him, like, we've talked about a cat before. We got him so unexpectedly that, like, I had, like, a day's notice, you know? Like, it was, like, I've never had a cat before, so it was, like, a test run to see if I could even, like, not be allergic to him, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so I didn't plan for having a cat when I went away, and, like, you know, if I knew that I wouldn't go away right away, you know, because, you know, he gets used to us, and then I go away, and he's probably like, what the hell? Actually, oh no, I went away in January, sorry, it wasn't a few days, he wouldn't care if it was a few days. I went away, like, a month after, and I was like, God, he probably thinks I'm fucking abandoning him again. So, I hope they don't think that. I don't know what Kiwi thinks, but she definitely misses me when I come home. So does Noki, actually, and he does it in his own, like, in his own way, which is in secret. And then Kiwi will, like, absolutely cuddle me when I come back. She hasn't been cuddling me with the past 2 days, but then again, I've also been falling asleep on the couch, which she doesn't really cuddle with me on here. She only cuddles with me in the bed.
Well, these eyes look fucked up. Anyway, just because I'm going to my parents' house soon, I just want to be able to give this to my brother. I've been going crazy all day, just trying to do all the things. I don't know if this looks too fucked up. I want to put the eyes low because I like them looking a little fucked up, you know? Like this, right? Yeah, that looks good. A little lower maybe. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's great. I'm just gonna use some pins to pin these eyeballs down where they are. Does that look good? I think that looks great. Perfect. Yeah. Also, Aiden saw this and said, "Wow, Jada, you're getting better." Which is great because that means my once a year Emmy making is really paying off. Now imagine what I could do if I really liked making these. But you know what, like I said, I didn't not enjoy the process. It's awesome. Love to enjoy the process. Okay, honestly, I think that's perfect. What do you guys think? I mean, I guess that's really it, right? That's it. Yes. Yes, King. Pikman. Watch this. I'm Olimar. Go, attack. Go, attack. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll insert a clip of me giving it to my brother in a few moments. Justice? Are you awake? Just walked into my mom's room, I don't know, I was looking for my brother, who might be asleep, which didn't think that would happen. She's asleep.
He's so fat he doesn't even fit.
He doesn't fit there. You saved the spot, but you didn't know who it would be.
Yeah, I didn't know him.
Oh, I didn't realize you had a... Well, now we're gonna see Pikmin in real life.
He's here.
Anyway, thanks so much for watching me make this Pikmin guy. I hope you enjoyed it. This was definitely a shorter one, so I hope you're not disappointed in that. But you know what? Why not have some shorter vlogs, you know? Then you get more often. So I hope you enjoyed a mini vlog, even though this is probably like still 20 minutes, but like for me it's a mini vlog, you know what I'm saying? Once I posted a 40-minute video and I got a comment being like, why is it so short? Which I know was half a joke, but also don't care if it wasn't because I really like that comment. Yeah, I'm going to be away for the next couple of weeks, which by the time this comes out I'll probably be away. I don't know, who knows. So yeah, I'm going to be having fun. I'm going to see Pikmin in real life. You guys have no clue. I'm going to see Pikmin in real life. Look at these little arms. Look how fucked up these little arms are. I really like them. Pikmin, Pikmin. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. Pikmin, Pikmin. Oh, you gotta see the whole thing. Pikmin, Pikmin. This is their dying voice. The ghost flies up in the air. Did you guys get sad when that happened? I did. I know you guys did. Come on, stop it. Anyway, let me know how you like this guy. And if you want to follow along to the regular ones, well, no, I shouldn't say regular. Sorry. If you want to follow along to like the red, blue, and yellow ones, and then the flowers and stuff, I'll link that in the description below. If you want to Frankenstein it like I did, good luck. I'm not going to tell you how I did it, besides what I told you, because I'm not an anime maker. I don't freaking know. This guy's not even perfect, but he came out really good. Look at his body. Holy fucking fuck, your body is insane. Oh, holy fucking fuck, that body of yours is absurd. But I will link Zach's little bunny buddy in the description too, if you want to Frankenstein it like I did. Look, they're friends. Mixing, mingling, and jingling beats. And my brother actually, his birthday was this weekend, and so I saw him on Sunday for his birthday party. He knows that he's getting one. He just doesn't know what color. He was like, hey, where my Pikmin at? I already cleared a space for him. I was like, damn, you knew? Way to ruin the surprise, so should have gave it to him on time. But he knows it's coming. He just doesn't know. It's the purple one. I'm really proud of this, you guys. Let me know how you like it. Let me know how you like it. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. Subscribe, follow me, look at my Patreon. There's some cool stuff on there. Whatever. I gotta go drop this off. I can't make this any longer than it already is. I gotta go. I gotta go to another country. I haven't been out of the country in 10 years. Yeah, if you want to hear me talk about that afterwards, you definitely should subscribe to my Patreon because I will be making a podcast about it and it will be crazy. Pikman, 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 Pikman.
Pikman, 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 Pikman,
Yeah. Oh, it's attacking you. Yeah. This is what happens when you don't subscribe to anything. This is what happens when you don't subscribe or comment or like. I stick my Pikmin after you. Oh, if you already did any of the few, you could stop this video now, because I'll call it off. But if not, it's gonna keep happening. Did you do it yet?